I thought I was streaming this whole time. Now we wait for the phone to tell me. Do it. There we go. Wait. Okay, tell me. Sure. Got a lot of paint on my phone. That's all I get to do? Oh, I'm... I love doing that shit. It just shows my chat doesn't work on my OBS. That sucks. Oh, I'm stuck again. It won't let me scroll. Anyway. Ooh. I don't have much to talk about, so I'm just going to be talking about the frustration of that. You can see my skin through it. And I'm wondering if I put some green over it, will it cover it? Because I tried this. This is way too oily. I'm trying to see if I can get the shine out of it. Oh, and am I? Yeah, I am. I forgot to pee before doing this. Let's see how long I can hold my pee for. But yeah, that one was too oily. I started here, and it's just eating through my makeup. Also, I'm trying another spray, setting spray, to see how long this works. This will also work through sweat and heat. Also on my hands, that's the real test, because usually all the cracks like open and start to seep out. I didn't cover all of my hand, but just enough. Okay. Cream's supposed to be easier to blend than this. It failed me. My neck is fine. I blended that really well. Was I supposed to let it sit? This is maybe the wrong brush for it, but all my other brushes is in my other kit. Also, I'm going to try to stay more organized this time. I'm going to try really hard to stay more organized. No more losing brushes, please. Let's put this on top here. Let's put this here. Alright, let's see if I can find a nice blendy brush. It has to be stiff. This is a spongy. I should try sponges again. It seems to pick up all the oil. That's good. Yeah, it's working way more better than the brush. The brush has fake hairs, bristles, so oil won't be picked up from it. But since this is a sponge and sponge soaks up oil, like a dab of oil, it took away the oil and left the pigment mostly. So let me try taking from here. 10 times better. You see, you try new tools and it works sometimes. It's also less likely to pick up stuff when it has pigment on it. That's the best part about it. Yes. Yes, yes. I only brought the white because it was less oily, but now I could put the white where I need it to. Now the shoulder should be easier. Oh yes, I love when things work out. Now this is, I don't know how highlight as much because it's a shoulder. It's a whole object moving. Just have one shine near you, missing the back. So I'll have to highlight all of my shoulder? That's why I don't know yet, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. And on my left side, since it's the hardest side, I'll just copy. Not to worry about that spot, I'll just cover it up. But for now, I just want to blend out the line. And you know what? That's not too bad because I don't have much pigment back there. And when I'm taking pictures, I'm gonna cover it with Photoshop. It's mostly about the front than back there. So that's why I'm here. Cover up that spot. Much better. Now since this is a big area, I could put white in the middle of it. I'm not pressing too hard this time, softly. Is that too shiny? Sometimes I go overboard, you know? I'm trying to go over my natural, like, muscle. Hard doing it like this, though. Using your right hand to press on your right shoulder. Okay, let's bring in the other hand. It needs to do work too. Beautiful. I like to do my shoulders here too, but you're not really seeing it. Though all that paint rubbed off, so I guess it's good to put this here and then set it and make it with setting powder. Actually, it would be you. And let's use this palette here. Where do I have this on my? Well, a lot of setting powder in this already. This time I only have the front lights on. Seems to work way better. I need, well, I could use a sponge for this, but this would be nice too. Let's use a sponge for, whoa, I'm not sure if this will transfer any color. That's the problem, look how brown it is. Use the other side. Okay, I'll do it with the light green. I didn't put the setting spray on top here. I put it on places that creases the most. You know, it's expensive. It's expensive as alcohol paints, so I'm trying to save it for like actual occasions. But for now, I'm testing it to see if it's actually true. If not, that's a real bummer. I hope it works. Much better. Let's do the other side. It's going to be easier. Oh, that's the only thing about not having light. Oh wait, I have that light. I'll put it on after I finish this. Can't see. put on. So I can see on that side. It is hot in here, but it's not as bad as those other days. There was weeks that I wanted to stream, but if you know about brownout, it's when you can't get enough energy to your air condition, so it starts to go in and shuts down really harshly. It doesn't sound anymore. Let's erase that. I don't know if it damages the air conditioning, but you kind of leave it on because you have nothing else to work with. A fan doesn't work in a heat wave or a humid wave, because it wasn't just hot, it was just humid, and that's when everyone put on all their air conditions, and that's when brownout happens, when everyone on your block or in your city is using the same amount of energy and putting on, everyone have their air conditioner on, so you can't use a microwave. And I had 3 of those for August, the last of August, so I couldn't stream at all. 1, it didn't have enough energy, it could just shut off like that, and 2, it was too hot to do so. I'm checking this, it's going fine for now, I love it. After this I'm going to try to do jumping jacks and see if it will stay on, or go in the bath. So water's supposed to work over it. Anyway, what am I supposed to be doing? Once I stop, I kind of stop sometimes. Do I have to go further with that? Whoa! Oh god, that's what the thing did. This I'm going to use the brush for. I'm trying to organize still. So my mouse is here. Set everything. No, this is not transparent, it's white, so it's not ideal to use this. But I have nothing else right now, so I'm using this. This kind of leaves a splotchiness there. I'm not splotchy to you, splotchy to me. But that could be corrected with some eyeshadow. So she's not too worried about it. I can't see my neck on this side. Damn it. Oh, okay, I could kind of see it. I wonder if I'm gonna go down my neck with... I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna make... Oh, I forgot to press this down. Or glue. Well, I can glue it. I wonder if I'm gonna get it rid of my eyebrows. Nah, I'm just gonna shave it. Shave the sides here. Well, this would have been good if I actually gelled this down. Sad I didn't do that. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm figuring out I should just use this and do my shoulders. Oh, my microphone wasn't facing me. Checking. Yeah, it works. So getting that highlight, it works better now because I didn't start this way. Everything else I use with a brush. If it's still oily, to leave like spots. But it looks so much better than the white, right? Even I'm gonna set with white. I can't wait for Black Friday because I'm going to be buying a whole lot of makeup to finish my set. Like, to set the deal. you know, it's not good. I'm not into the buying makeup every 2 months, every month, or anything like that. Even though I wasn't in that lifestyle, it's something I wanted. But now, I want less mess, less packaging, easier access, more organization, and just buying from one company for one thing, like all my eyeshadows from one company, and maybe everything else I'll buy somewhere else. Because I mainly use eyeshadows, right? Oh, that looks so cool. I need to buy let me write it down. I'm going to the city on Wednesday to get some, well, this is my first run of getting some makeup stuff. I'm going to a well-known makeup store for SFX, so I might as well write down things I need. And transparent powder, which is from Ben Nye, would be nice. I'm also going to look for ordinary foundation. Maybe not. Oh, cream contour for my actual face here. What else I want to do? I'll get, because it's hard to get contour in my skin color. And that's it for now. But yeah, if I had transparent, it wouldn't be as white like this. It would just come out like this, but more matte. And I wouldn't have to use, well, I would use eyeshadow, but I wouldn't have to, like, look how pretty that is on my skin, my new skin. So, I do have some finishing powder, but it's not setting powder. Gosh darn. Oh well, I will live. I mean, I'm dying, but I'll live. Once said that, I already forgot where I put my brush. I should put it where I need it. Time to get organized. I'm tired of doing streams. I'm like, where did I put it? Oh, I didn't put any makeup on my face and I'm already itching. Okay. This one's more down because I kept bringing it down and bringing it down. But I had to copy, so let's go down here. A little bit better. More smoother on that side. Once you set it, you can layer on top of it with more product. I'm gonna do it with the green. Bring back the green in some places. I didn't set here yet. I need to do it. Did I? No, I need to set there. Let's put this here. Lightly. When I'm airbrushing, I always forget that I have the fan on. And I'm wondering why product is not going on my skin. Well, because it's flying away. You should see my keyboard. It's full of... Actually, I'm going to show it to you after. It's full of paint because it flies that way. Look at my keyboard. Yeah, that's not dirt. That's yellow paint. I almost got tired of like freaking cleaning it off because I keep forgetting to cover it when I'm doing looks like this. It would be nice to do my, but I think up there is fine. It's like empty down here. Let me keep going a little bit more. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I finally get to stream. I should have did the other side first. Look how oily it is compared to the other one. Oh, I should have just flexed so I know where to go. Oh my gosh. So that proves that my face is just itchy. And I'm guessing it's because the dogs and their freaking hair and their shedding. And my face is like fully moisturized, so I'm guessing it's attaching. Also, I'm doing videos, so I'm gonna like stop talking and talk to an actual camera. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll have some Halloween videos. I'm gonna do every color of the rainbow, so next week I might do blue or red or orange. It's just gonna be basics for like Halloween people. How to do this skin color, how to do that skin color. I hate that it left like creases because this is not like a brush that does that. No, it's alright. It looks like something. That's the thing. It looks like something. Also, the powder on my skin actually gives a highlight as well. I just noticed. Well, I knew that, but I never tried. So I could like blend out the edges with the white. That's pretty cool. I can only see it in the camera though. So I have to keep looking at the camera on the monitor. Hello, okay, Shiny. Huh. Oh. I'm going to try to buff out these edges a little bit. That's fine. This side's going to be hard. Also, I can see freaking creases from the bra that went over there. Okay, one more thing. I could go to the face, but yeah. Peridot's coming. Oh, wait, actually here, in the middle here. Oh, did I set here? I feel like I have, but just in case. Just in case. There's something else I was going to do there. I guess I forgot. Now this is a huge rush to do it. Very huge rush. But let's do that shine that you get here. This powder. Look at that. It works out. I like that. Now I'm going to try to put green shadow over that when I'm finished with the setting and everything. I think here and here. I have like SPF lip gloss on right now while I'm tasting its chemicals. Green. See, with that, me doing that, it looks like I have a shadow there. Though one's taller than the other, but it's not that bad, alright? I gotta leave it alone. I touch things too much. Also, this side. I see an opportunity to blend out that edge, so you go blend out that edge. A little bit better. The other side's fine. This is gonna be harder than that side. Uh-oh, I'm starting already. Where is my sponge? I just had it. Oh no. Okay, it's over here. I need to put back the stuff where I found it. Okay. Alright. Try to be more organized today. Please. Let's put this over here. Let's put this sideways like that. Yeah, so it doesn't roll off. Cool. We need more powder. So we put the powder in, and we put the powder back. We takey and we putty. And we takey and we putty back. Talking to yourself makes you remember, I guess. Oh, hello, dog hair. Don't own any dogs if you're a artist of any kind that Works with wet medium. Put it back. Oh, so yes, I like to flex. This is hard to angle and stuff. Here. I went a little bit too out here. It would be nice to take this and do this. Gosh, it's really greasy. Let's hope it didn't seep through. Hello, doggy. Oh, my dogs is with me today. Usually they come later at night, but they're with me today. And it's hot in here, and I'm sure they're panting. Oh God, yes. Alright, I'm going to put the air conditioning on more high. I could live with the fan and air conditioning on low, but my dogs pant, you know, since they have the fluffiness of a Pomeranian. You know, they're made for snow, I guess. So I sacrificed the electric bill for my dogs. Only when they're in the room, though. I don't like using air conditioning. It gets me sick, which is why I have this on most of the time. That in my hair is always unorganized. I don't have a place to put this. So let's put this here. One day I'm going to have a camera that's like pointed at my makeup products. I just noticed. I'm like, hello. I forgot about that. That's how long I haven't did this for. Yes, please. Let's turn you around. We're better. Yeah. Okay, what was I was putting this down, yeah. I got approached by the people that worked for Gizmodo or Kotaku, I think it's called. I always get they have like a bunch of sites, so people know Kotaku, basically the branch off of that, to do a makeup video for them. So hopefully I get to do that in the future. Usually things like that take time, you know, to get contacted and then go to their headquarters and record a video and stuff. But that would be nice. Oops. It was at the con I was at. Oh, that was wrong. But, I don't like that part. I'm hoping you. I want you blended out, but since it's not transparent again, it's just there forever. Forever. Alright. Oh, you see, I was putting it on my bed. Nope, we put it back here. I'm going to try to use like at least 10 brushes. I use about 20 of them, so let's try to use 10. Let's put you here, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we had to do the things. Oh god, that air conditioner feels so good. You don't belong here. What are you doing in here? How dare you disobey me? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I knew there was empty space for some reason. Okay, there's nowhere to put this. So I'm definitely going to lose this. Let's move my apple juice. I don't need apple juice. Let's put this over here. La la la. Is everything going good? This is coming here, off here. This side is perfect. What's going on with this side? Maybe I didn't put enough spray on that side? Who knows? Maybe I'll just try another spray there. Just to save what I have now. The frickin' fan's on, so use the fan to... It burns! It's alcohol. There's a lot of alcohol in that product. I really want this to work so I don't have to wear stockings. I could just put face paint and then... I heard you could go in the water with this. Yes. Yes. Slime Girl video? Oh. Yeah, that was a good time. Slime Girl. I want to edit the actual pictures to look like I have slime on me. Oh god. Itchy. Alright, no, that's not the brush I need. You just checked it out today. It's been out for a long time. I need to... cleaning a brush. It smells like vanilla. Okay, so I need a huge table. Maybe I'm gonna build a table with wheels so I can push out. That sounds like a father and daughter time to make a table I can push out and walk out and push back in. But imagine like a table that's like a makeup table that I can use. Put it down. I could build it myself. Table on wheels. And it had to be those hard wheels that doesn't roll like really, really easily. Oh, split second. I didn't know how to spell wheels. I forgot the H. And then I will have enough space to like frickin' roll and roll out. And it's gonna be nice and big. Though, problem. The products I'm using is in this rolly thing, and to reach it, how the hell do I reach it? Do I need a table this high? Or, yeah, I gotta think about that later on. Okay, green. Light green. Look, I'm hitting pan on almost every one of my products, and look at this freaking palette. The reason, this used to be white and gold. The reason I'm moving to another makeup company that will give me the shadows I need is because, one, look at this palette. It's so dirty, and it's also cheaper and has a better palette stuff. Actually, I have stuff from the makeup company. It's called Inglot, but this was from 5 years ago, so I can't use the products, but I could still, because that blue makes me cry. That is my favorite blue ever. Oh god, I don't think I have a green in here. Oh, I do. This green. You know what? I'm gonna use it on my face today. I'm gonna wash it off in like an hour or so. So let's use it. It's so soft. So soft. It's not light enough. I should have used yellow first. But let's do this on, I don't know, on the ends of this. Oh, it just blends in to my whole freaking body. It works, but it's not the color I want. I want a brighter color. Let's try this yellow. Yellow works. Ooh, and it's sparkly. It's so sparkly. Peridot is a yellow-green. It's more brighter than this. I'm already stuck on this. Let's see if we could go over the white I used here. I don't think it does work. Oh, wait. It kind of does. You don't really see, oh, well, I can see it, but the camera's not picking it up as much as I thought it would. here. This, oh my god. With this, I usually have to dig in it to get some product, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get product out of it. But with this, since it's almost powdery, I know how much product I'm getting, so I could use the powder that's like fall out on the side and just tap it. I don't even have to swirl, and it just goes over like nothing. Look at that. It blends so well. Oh my gosh. I love when things work out. Alright, let me try to go the edges to maybe blur out. I'm not sure if it goes over this paint well. It seems to be doing so. Yeah, yes. Back to the chest. Let's blend all of that out. You have to set it with face powder first before you go in with the what's this called? Eyeshadow. Did I put everything back where it needs to be? Yeah. Oh, and it's so smooth up close. Also, this had glitter in it, so it's leaving like a nice glittery film, which I am not mad at all. Like, I have body glitter on. Oh. It's the best thing ever. Camera's not picking up how nice and smooth it is. Also, this one. I see white. There. And I see white down here. Wait, here. The camera's picking up everything. I can't see it. Kind of seeing it now. Let's not forget the middle of my neck. Five-year-old eyeshadow, and it's working brilliantly. Let's go here. I don't want it to be straight up white. I don't know why I tapped it. Like, good girl. Go here. What I can do in the middle here is put the green so I could detach that. Ta-da! I love when stuff like that happen. Go into the hollows here. Hollows here. What if we could go over this? No. Okay. There is some deep green in this. Let me do my my whatever this part's called. Muscles. Arm. Yeah, it's an arm muscle. The biggest part. I wonder if I tap the powder everywhere first, because when I wipe it like that, it sets, and then I wipe the product around. That is glittery, dude. Yeah, this is so much more better. Easier to blend. I kind of like the white edge, but I'm afraid of it not being like set. It's so simple. I wanted that bright green, and adding yellow to this bright green, to this green made it bright green. So I created a new color instead of painting myself that bright color and then have no dimension. Now I have dimension and the bright color. Let's kind of attach these a little bit because it looks weird to me. Was that a good idea? Nah, I don't think so. We could fix that by, if I could find it, going over with that green again. Yeah, it's alright. It's not that great. This side. I really hate doing this side because it's using my left hand, my less dominant hand. So I'm going to tap it everywhere I need it to be. This is a really good yellow. Maybe I should get this over again. Anyway, when it's Black Friday, I'm dropping around $300 to get every single color I need. Every single basic color. So it's going to be a lot of colors in one big pan. Maybe 20. Over 20 of them. Definitely over 20. 40 colors. Each one costs around $6? $6 to $8, but I think around the sale, hopefully it's going to be $4. But even if it's like $5, it's a good price because these colors, when they're on sale, they're $8. Right now, for these shadows that I'm using right now, their base price is $8. So I'm already getting a discount from not buying the shadows I had before. So when Black Friday comes, it's gonna even be more lower, and I can't wait. I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store. Well, it's gonna be online, but I don't want to, like, I live in New York City. I don't want to go out on Black Friday, Turkey Day. Macy's parade is right where I need to go almost. Like a few blocks away. There's no way I'm going to get through that. It would be nice to go in store and like shop. So nice. Maybe I could ask someone to come with me. I wouldn't want to go alone with that frustration. Oh, it looks so good. I have my face to do still. How many hours have been doing this? Okay, haven't been a whole hour yet, so I'm good. I'm pretty good. Let's... A lot of fallout, but I still think it's worth it. Like, even the palette, like, I had this for 5 years, and it looks 10 times better than that. I use this as an actual palette, which is good. You can use this as an actual palette while you're going out, and then you can just wash it. Oh, I love this company. Ow! That's the only thing, it hurts. I like that you don't have to waste money buying more packages and dirtying them up. This is vexing. This whole palette here is $20. Just the case is $20. And then, like this, the $20 one is like 20 pans, so I could fit more. I'm talking more about it so I could get this going. I can't wait. Alright, it's time for the face, to do the face. So, oh, I forgot I was recording a video. It was on this whole time. That mean I wasted battery. Got that. I need eye primer. Hold on, if I could find it. I always lose my primer. What is this? Volumizing something. I lost track of what I was talking about. I just want my eye primer. Thank you. Where are you? I mean, this is eyeshadow base. I may have to use that, but it's like the wrong color. I think I may have left it in my artist bag. No, I thought I found it for a second. Where could it be? It could be in my artist bag. This is also eyeshadow base. I have to use this. It's concealer, right? What if I use concealer? I mean, it's dry. It's really dry. I'm thinking, because I don't want this to like crease. I'm testing every day on how to not crease my actual makeup because of my smile lines. When you smile too much, it happens. Oh yeah, I finally opened this and the primer base is like white, so this is perfect for what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think my primer is in... What are you? What is this? Oh. I thought I had a new product in my own stuff. Oh, I guess I have to use that thing. Right, this one is under eye primer. Like, my under eyes is fine. Okay. Let me get my primer brush, which is my favorite. If I could find my favorite, it would be nice. Or I could just use an eyeshadow brush. It's no big. Just want to dig in as well. Alright, let's do the eyeshadow base first. I'm going to put it on this brush and go in my smile line. Hello, Southside Chris. Whoa. Or just Chris. Or just South. Or just Side. Hey. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot I was recording a video. Rub that off. Ooh. Okay, so I'm using an eyeshadow base in my creases where I smile, which is that little line. It always creases. Put it anywhere where it creases for you. You can use any eyeshadow base. I also put it on the side of my mouth because that also creases. This is nice and sticky. I'm just blending out the edges. Might as well put some eyeshadow base on my eyeshadow eyes. I forgot what eyeshadow base everyone uses right now that they say is like their holy grail, or whatever is your holy grail. Nice and thick and sticky. Well, it doesn't have to be sticky, it could be dry as well. Use that. And I look really nice and whatever this is. I was going to set it, but I don't want to set 3 times, so I'm just going to use a primer base over that. Holy crap. Since I'm going to be green, I don't mind being white. This one's also sticky. It's weird. I don't really crease on my forehead, so I don't know why I'm putting that there. I forgot to put primer on one spot. This eyeshadow base, which is my gosh darn nose. Cream doesn't like to stay on my nose, so I'm going to put it all over my nose here. It look kind of funny. It always separates on top of my nose. I guess either way you could put on this primer. I put it on top of the actual primer, the eye primer on top of this primer, and it works really well. So do it either way. I just feel like the top primer will smooth out the bottom eye primer. Who thought this was going to work? This is an HD photogenic primer, so it's not really like an SFX primer, but yet it's blue based. Or anyone that's blue based should wear this. I guess they mean that you're going to put on makeup either way, so you could put on anything. I'm double layering it. Thanks for the follow. Checking for it again. It's there. I'm putting it in all my problem areas. Sometimes it separates here. I'm using a really, really oily foundation. Oh, that was a late follow announcement. Again, it doesn't look too crazy for me now. I've seen crazier. If you crease anywhere else, side of your eyes, under your eyes, put it on there. Okay, we're going to set everything. Remember, I moisturized before doing this. Now I'm setting with Super Wet in a big poofy brush. Or poofy poof. I'm going over the problem places first. Might as well go over my eye. That does crease. Everywhere else you can use the brush, but I recommend pushing the product on top of where you have your problems. And then everywhere else you just use the excess. I could be free now. This feels so comfortable. It's like pushing a pillow against your face many different times. Look, I don't even have to double dip. It's still depositing powder. I'm just gonna be safe and double dip, triple dip. Now my ear. She doesn't really have ear makeup, but I should have sprayed it. I really should have sprayed it. Now I had to deal with cream in my ears. Yay. Do here. Can't wait to edit these pictures. One day I'm going to do like a live stream of how I edit my pictures, but right now I'm not really confident enough. I make too many mistakes since I'm still new at it. No creasing yet. I'm still scared. I can see creasing on the side of my eyes because I was squinting too hard. Ooh, oh, I'm so green. Ooh, looks like I have muscles. I'm turning into the Hulk again. You can never do green without someone calling you the Hulk. Big surprise. Sides here. Oh, okay. Remember, I had to put things back where it needs to be. I don't need this primer anymore, so I could go right back to hell. Here's something I never did before. I never set my makeup, so I'm gonna do that now. So I have three things going on right now. The primer, the powder, and now the spray. I never did the spray before, so if this works, I wouldn't know if it was like the primer or the spray, and I don't feel wet enough. Better. So then I'll have to do everything again, being in fear of like it creasing again. But I feel like the primer, this nice dry whatever primer, sorry, itchy, will work. The nose will tell me. So you're already kind of like trying to crease my nose. Ooh, you would think with all this powder my skin would be like crusty, but it's really, really smooth. I blame the aloe vera oil. Aloe vera gel. Also, my hands is not like peeling off. I only sprayed it once, so I'm not expecting too much on my hands. My hands is doing fine. I'm proud of it. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, and over here this is perfect compared to this side, I guess. How do I start this? Ooh. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Oh, I had something. I gotta mix. I have to mix. The contour of this. What's the contour of a bright green? It would be dark green. I don't have dark green color. I do have gray. Should I mix the blue, gray, and green to get... No. I got something. I have something. I forgot. I had it. Let's see. The thing is, it's really hard to find sometimes because I have so much stuff. Aha! I have green cream. It smells like Crayola. But I have green cream. I have a spatula. Where is it? Oh, hello, friend. There she is. Not you. I forgot to shave my eyebrow. So let's grab this to shave my eyebrow. Oh, no. Come off. Yeah, I don't want the energy to. Let's shave the tip of my eyebrow. I look good with short eyebrows, I think. That is scraping off the product. So I might have a problem here. But I'm also wearing cream. Oh god. Itchy! Okay, I got this spatula, 3 for $1. It's so professional looking. eBay, man. Okay. I wonder if I should mix it with blue. I'm always thinking of adding color somehow. I shouldn't mix it with blue. I think that's too much. So we have our spatula in here, and we have our palette here. I'm thinking of what I can use other than a brush to apply this. It definitely is going to be a sponge. And I have a sponge right here. So we use a sponge. I'm wondering, whenever I should mix it with the green here, because it's not as like creamy as this green. So I'm just going to bring the green, a little bit of this green. So we can marry each other a little bit. Here we go. Or I think to make this green, it would be yellow and this, wouldn't it? Who knows? Color experiment. Okay, put everything where it needs to be. I don't need this blue, so the blue can go back. This cream is really easy to get on your hands. Okay. How high do I want this? I want my cheekbone to be really high. So like that. Using spatula, the shade up here. I'm supposed to be recording, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so I'm using a darker green to contour with first. Which is this? I took some in the, and put it in a palette with a spatula I got for $1 on eBay. because it's really hard to work with in the pan. It's very stiff. So I took it out the pan. I'm starting with contour because I need to see where I'm going with this. I need to see my shape, and it's easier to erase this when you have more control of how much contour you have. I mean, starting with the light and then putting contour on top of it, it's kind of harder than putting a little bit of contour first and then putting lights where it needs to go. Well, in my experience. I like to work with darks first. Here's my little mustache. Yay. So the sides of the nose. I'm also using a spatula because I don't want to dirty up a brush, even though I'm going to in a few minutes. I like to use as little tools as possible. That means less to wash. Also, you're gonna have product on your spatula either way, so might as well use it now. It's good to use your fingers too, but I really don't want to. Now I use this for the concealer, so I don't need to use it anymore. I'm going to use it for this part. It's an eyeshadow brush. Obviously need more. Some. With this product that I got from NYX, this thing is, like I said, really hard and stiff to use. So I mix it with some mixing medium to loosen it a bit, and that still kind of didn't work, so I still had to mix it on a palette to warm it up and move it around. For Peridot, I think I'm gonna give her a butt chin. I feel like she would have one. I feel like a person that calls everyone a clod will have a butt chin. Seems 80s, 90s movies. The villainous butt chin guy. Even though she's not a villain. Now she kind of have a straight, long face. So I'm gonna try not to give myself any cheeks, which I do have. So I'm just gonna go straight down instead of curve up. I definitely can't go over here with my fingers, so I'm using this here. Contouring is always hard around the nose, always. I like to end on a point, like that, but still have a button nose. I don't know how, but it works for me. I think that was wrong too, but I'm going to put cream over it either way. I'm testing it out. Peridot has a pointy nose, so I'm trying to make this as thin as I can, but still keep my actual nose shape. Okay, the last place to do is the sides of my... Actually, I can skip this. Anyone else don't have to. I can skip this, because I already have a small forehead. Boo-hoo. Let's not forget that she's lighter around here because she has glasses on. I'm going to do that last with eyeshadow. I'm still going to put the green and everything, but use different eyeshadows on top and on bottom. I almost forgot myself. That's why I say don't forget. Okay, let's put this back. I'm using this green. These are really hard to work with. These Maron Cream blend sticks. They are very oily. But I think if I set it right, it's going to go well. Oh, this is always the hard part. They're not warm enough. I have nowhere to warm it. except for the palm of my hands. And look how easy it is now once you warm it up. There we go. I smell food. What do I do with this product? I put it on my face somewhere. So I had to bring back the sponge. Spongy, hello. Okay. So I'm bringing back the sponge to cover the rest of my face. Because it's not, my hands are not precise. And I don't want to rub off all of that powder I have. Best thing about putting shadow first and then go over your nose on your natural bridge is it kind of blends the shadows and bring back your natural line. If you don't want that, we'll skip that part. Do it with a brush. Same thing for the sides. Kind of blends itself. You still have to go back in with a little brush to blend it, but other than that, it kind of did the work for you. Uh-oh. It was dog hair under there. I don't go all the way under there because I put eyeshadow. And it's best to put eyeshadow than cream because it creases under there. Oh yeah, there's food making. It smells like stewed chicken. There you go, it blends itself under there. I love when it blends itself. Let's do one cheek. Let's do the whole bottom first because you don't want to contaminate it with the dark green yet. You still have to do the other side of your face. But I really want to, so let's go in. Especially here, you don't want that harsh line there. It blends itself. Let's go over to the chin. It also blends itself. The hardest thing to do is to match your bottom to your top. Some people's faces doesn't match, so I guess it's not too much of a big deal. I think a sponge is way better than a brush. When it comes to this, you don't disturb everything underneath. All that primer. I have to go over it. Go over your lip a little bit. Sometimes it works out when you're drawing back your lips. This is definitely more oily than my other products. Whoop. Look how green. I can't see on this side. But why am I using that mirror from all over there when I can use this mirror? Because I'm stupid. I have to blend down here. Oh, I forgot about my ears already. No. with my ears. It's like, no matter how much times you clean your ears, you come out and you look in the mirror, it's still some there. You can scrub for a whole minute. For some reason, you never get all. Never. Always blending when you're off camera. Let's go over it a little bit more. Trying to get as good as a base as I can. Ooh. Oh, I love that side. It looks amazing. I mean, I can't see it most of the time unless I'm looking in the mirror. I mean, in the camera. This side I can't see. I don't even know how it looks compared to the other side. That sucks. I gotta mention this. With a sponge like this, it leaves a texture in your face, but sometimes that comes out more realistic when you're out and about. If it's a Halloween costume or something, it looks more realistic when this is like this. But it will be smoothed out when you put on actual eyeshadow. I'm just saying, don't worry about it too much. Hey, I'm right here. Sailor Moon's back there. There's no creases where there usually creases. Oh boy. This will be a place. I'm putting things back where it needs to be. I don't know where you need to be. Where the translucent powder would work. Okay, so if you have translucent powder, use it, but I have super white, so that's what I'm going to be using. It's definitely going to take most of the color away, but translucent powder would have been so much better. I'm going to use it with the same sponge on the other side. Especially in the areas that creases, so. I'm going to use it lightly and then go over with a brush. You always have to use a face powder before you start using eyeshadows. Eyeshadow is thinner, but it won't set your cream. Face powder will set your cream. Always set your cream. Actually, this is not a cream. This is a grease. It's a grease paint. Some creams will set to matte or won't need any setting at all, but grease paint always needs a set. I guess to fix the technology, grease paint is not as heavy and disgusting feeling as it used to be back then. Just thinking of the name grease paint. Like grease where you put on your shoe, or what they used to use for blackface actually. Ooh, notification. Oh, I think she sent it. I'm not going to New York Comic Con because it was a Friday and I was going by myself. Like, I would go by myself on a Saturday, but Friday I have to come from work and then spend a few minutes. Nah. So I just sold my Friday ticket. Usually people will upcharge it. Like some people are. So she told me they were selling it for like $180. I gave it back to her for the same price. And then she had to pay for shipping. Like for friends, yeah, I'm gonna do that. For anyone else, I would have put it on eBay and let other people decide how much they want to pay. Oh, hello, Big Star. The reason I was gone was there was so many things going on, and the heat wave kind of stopped energy from coming to the house. And there was no way I was gonna do these looks on a very, very, very humid day. Those days where you move and you just sweat because you moved. But if you stay one place in front of the fan, you're fine. There was no way I was gonna do that. One of those days is like today, but not as bad. My air conditioning's still working. Wow. And my air conditioning's on high, and I'm still like hot. This summer was just hot. It wasn't even like enjoyable hot. It was like, you're gonna die hot. I'm not used to those summers. I miss the, going to the pool summers. So tired. Face is so bright. Okay, put things back where it needs to be. You go here. You go back here. And spatula. Where'd it go? Oh. Spatula, go here. You go on top of that. You stay over here. I'm trying to organize more while I'm doing streaming because what are you? I lose things really, really fast and kind of like stops the flow. Never stop the flow. Light as hell. So, we dust off what we can. And then we add back the color. The thing is, it's perfectly fine to be white on top here because she has glasses on. So the bottom part is where I'm going to put most of my color. For the highs, I'm going to do yellow like I did here. For the lows, I'm going to do green and dark green. It's more like a foresty green in this one. That's what I have. That's what I will use. I'm going to start with the mid green first. I got my color switcher over here. That's what I forgot. Let's put the color switcher here so I don't lose it. Before I do that, I should draw where the actual glasses is. So let's get white. Oh, there's some here. White face paint. And a thin brush. Make sure it's like milk or a little bit more of a paste. If it's too watery, it might break down the work you just had, so having it like a paste is way more better than having it watery. Do the left side first, because that's always the hardest side. I'm going to draw dots where I want it to lowest. I want my highlight to show, so I want it above that highlight. It's going to be here, basically where my eye bags are. Here. Let's bring you in. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to kind of curve up this way like that. And try to do the same thing on the other side. This one's lower. Good enough. Made of a nose here. Because you kind of have like a pointy nose on the bottom, so let's just attach here. And the white kind of mixing into the green. There we are. There we are. And while we're at it, we can use this to draw the gem that's on our head. This one is shine for fun. It's only focusing on Sailor Moon and not me. How nice. You know Sailor Moon's fake, right? I'm the real person here as I'm talking with this makeup. Yes. Oh, I need a new place for this. You go here. Yes, so organized. Much love. Yeah, so I'm going with the normal green first. And I'm gonna fill in places that's not highlighted. I should have started with the highlight first. Definitely. Yeah, let's start with the yellow first. I'm going to do the bottom of the line first before I move the top and see what I can add. But it might look better with the white. Being all around like that. Colors are coming in. I'm going to do the high and the low first and then do the middle. This shadow is amazing. I really want to do it on top here, but we will live, Phil. Now let's do the deepest color for the contour. Just stick right here and keep tapping that like that. And then color switch. I should put my color switch over here because it's on the right side. And then blend down. I feel the hollow on my cheek here. Ooh, this damn cream is not as powerful as the other cream, which will stay put. This one is kind of digging in and picking up. So I have to be a little bit more careful. Let's bring the shadow here too. Remember, the heavy cream that works really well is like around $24, and the one I just used with the green is $10. This is where money actually matters. Stop focusing on, can I forget about freaking Sailor Moon? That would be nice if I forget a face. You keep attaching, and Castiel too. Oh, you are annoying. I have to find a way how to fix this stupid camera. Maybe that will do. Actually, this might be it. Yes. Yes, no. Yes. This might be it. This might be it. Ooh. Sorry, I'm... I can't do autofocus because I keep focusing on the pictures that I have back there. Under the mouth. Do, 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 do. Let's bring back the butt chin. Let's go here. Da, 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 da. A lot of dabbing today. I think I like to do like dark bottom ears and the top ear be like really bright. Let's bring back that yellow. Do the tip of my ear. Oh, well, I don't have enough ears. Usually I do that with like my pointy ears. With this, it's not that much of an effect. Oh, I just wiped it on my pants. Ooh, it's coming in. It's starting to work out. Okay, now we do the normal grain, which is the base grain. In places, especially that needs help, where I picked up from here. I wonder if this is light enough. It feels like it's... I'm pressing mostly because of the foundation in the bottom. Oh, it's just right there. I'm putting it where it needs to be. Ooh. Oh, I kind of want to leave that white there, but I can't. No, I can. I can leave it there. We're going to leave it there. I'm trying to shape the face so it won't have that cheekbone I usually have. Not trying to round it, trying to keep it a little bit more straight. Down here, just pressing and moving. I can kind of see a crease here, but not as bad as it usually is. Bravo. Here's where I think of where I'm going to put more yellow. I'm not too worried about there, but it does need to be touched up. My contour is not deep enough. I might have to go back in to bring it back. I thought it was going to be deeper than its color, but it's kind of not. This side I kind of like more. Bring back the green. Now, if it's not deep enough, I could bring in blue. Blue usually is always deep enough. It's kind of like the contour for green skin. So let's bring that same green here and kind of like do this. Yeah. It rounds it off, but I kind of want to end in my hairline. Oops, wrong green, wrong green. Mayday. dab it, and shape it. And then blend it later. Let's see, what do I need to blend? I need a lighter green to... Actually, no. Let's just blend what's ever left on my brush everywhere else. And it kind of works. Oh boy. I gotta bring the yellow on the cheeks now. That's my doggy in the background. Problem is the sides here. It's not contoured. I'm going to bring in the other green for that. Can you be any louder, little dog? It's looking good. Here's the favorite bit. Instead of with white, I'm going to use it with the yellow I have. Even though it's sparkly, it's a highlight, so I can leave it sparkly. The reverse contour. I should have made a powder out of it. It's okay. Trying to see where I'm going to carry this yellow. Ooh. I might have to mix it with white because I want it to be more pale. It's kind of blending into the green and making it more deeper green. Though I kind of like the pattern. I'm gonna remember that for next time I'm doing a pattern kind of look. Here comes the white. Oh, I am stupid. I know what I should have used. I want a pale yellow, right? Well, banana powder. It's a pale orange yellow, in a way. It's not completely white. Actually, it's nowhere near white, so I guess that's why it works. Better. And then if you want, you can put yellow over it to bring back the warmness. I never know where to bring this to attach, but I feel like going to my chin works, so go to the chin. And then we're going to mix some of that banana powder in here as well. So this doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's somewhere else on my face. I need my banana. Where I lost something already. Okay, let's put back things where it needs to be, because I already lost. Actually, everything's where it needs to be. There it is. It's down there. What are you doing down there? Okay, I'll put it back there because now I remember where it is. My brain is so slow. That's that side. That's that side. It ends here. It ends there. Just making sure. I'm gonna blend. Oh, too much. I'm gonna blend that green in. I'll just use this green for here. Yes. Well, no, I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it again. I'm gonna have to copy my mistake for the other side. I don't have a light enough green to use as a face powder, so I had to go around and around and use different things. So since that green is not dark enough, I could just shape my contour with it then. Haha. That's fine. It's weird. I really like the butt chin, but I need it to be a little bit more angled up like this. A little more pointy chin. It's a bit too squared on the bottom, so I'm reshaping my face in the front to be more pointy. Yeah, it's more squared too. Which side is that? And this is the medium gray. The one that's almost too dark. Oh, I'm here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, okay, so up here is losing dimension. Even though it's supposed to be white up there, it's losing a bit dimension. I'm going to try to use the medium green. That's kind of too dark. It almost looks like a contour. We're not really deep enough for a contour. So go on the sides and try not to use too much because we have discovered it's darker than it looks. Like, look at it. It looks like my skin, right? But it's deeper. You tricked me. Because there's not enough dimension in this. And I'm kind of tapping, so it'll kind of blur out. It's still lighter here. Okay. I'm going to bring in white in some random spots. I'm not sure where the shine is. I guess I should make the shine curve a little bit, kind of like a bubble. So, finally a new brush. Now Sugar Pill and Taco is really good. That's one name I'm going to drop for a shadow, a white shadow. It's actually really good compared to every other shadow I tried. Now I never tried a white shadow from Inglot, what I'm using right now. I only have like the shiny one. But so far, Sugar Pill and Taco is the whitest I could find. Now I should have did it somewhere else because I'm gonna have like an eye shadow look in here, but you know what? We don't need it to be that realistic, right? Also, I want a pale yellow, so I'm gonna mix this white with yellow to go here where this highlight is to match it. So I'm gonna put the yellow first and then put the white over it, so you have a pale yellow. I'm trying to blend the white in there. There, the harsh line is gone. Oh, man. Ooh, and I will have to put a shadow under this. Oh, I forgot. Let's do it. Let's do it now. I think this is a lip pencil. I'm not sure. But I had to put a shadow under this. Yes. We're going to use that medium tone again. And just draw under the white line. Back and forth. And it's popping out. I think I need to rewatch the Powerpuff Girls. With the... No, I don't smoke cigarettes. Hells no, I never will. I had cancer, I don't need it again. I was recording a deeper green. In random spots. Well, I was gonna say, do you know how I got these scars? But it's covered by face paint. You can't see the scars anymore. Somewhere there. Yeah, those are like freaking scars where they found, or the deposit where they had to put in chemo. I have one scar like here. There it is. You definitely can see that somewhere. It's like an indent. Yeah, this side was where the port was, where that emptied out. And this side is where the cancer was. I don't even know where the freaking scar is anymore. It was on my collarbone somewhere. Best part about it is some people think I got stabbed. I'm still recording. I shouldn't be recording that. There's no reason to record that. Oh, I am thirsty. Jesus Christ. Yep, I need to pee. This is what I get for drinking apple juice. Apple juice does destroy you. What makes you think I smoke? Blech. No, thank you. No, thank you. Even incense kind of like disturbed my lungs. I have sensitive lungs now because of the chemotherapy. So I had to stay away from smoke and stuff. Still light incense, but not in my room. Apple juice and coconut water does that. Coconut water is the worst. Peridot gem. I'm looking for the actual gem. Holy crap, it's very detailed. Ugh, shit. Damn it. I was hoping it would come out. I don't know how anyone could get into smoking like at this day and age. Like back then, I get it. You know, no one was. Ooh, that's perfect. No one was really on it. You know, you didn't really get the smoking kind of like you got smoking commercials and all that. Remember that? Well, if you're old enough to remember the smoking commercials, the Camel and everything. So I get it back then, but now. I don't see a reason why. There's vaping at least, and like even with weed, I wouldn't smoke weed. Like I'd rather eat it or drink it or any other thing. Smoking, I guess I get that, but cigarettes. 2007. What the hell happened in 2007? Hold on, let me search up 2007. I don't remember 2007. What was in 2007? Oh, there's a whole picture here. Oh, that's when Britney shaved her head? Oh, 2007? That wasn't that long ago. That was in 2007? I don't see a reason why. Eating and drinking weed. Yeah, I'd rather those, like brownies, cookies, whatever. Smoking, vape, sure. Even vaping is like kind of like, like they're not sure about it. Okay, we're putting the peridot on top of our head, and I'm looking at the peridot that's not cut into a kind of diamond shape, but more of like a smooth stone. That's what she has on her head. So we start with the darker first. Well, I start with the darker first. I'm going to go and make. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Mostly on the bottom part. Kind of like lines, like the edges is dark. There is no light on the edges like other gems. Trying to make this thin like that. Here. Kind of shade it in. The corners could be greenish. I'm going around the shine, where I think I'm going to put the shine. I'm going to go all the way to the edge with the darkness. Kind of lightly blended. I'm doing a random shape. That's good. That's a nice shape. Okay, let's go in with yellow. Actually, no, let me go in with white so I know where my shine is. I'm going to put the shine. Ugh. I don't know where I'm going to put the shine. I'm going to put it. This delicate flower eats pot. No, I never ate pot before. But I would. When it's legal. I want, like, there's different kinds of pot. I want the one that makes artists think more artistic. There's pot out there that makes you, like, dream more vividly. And you get more inspiration that way. That's the kind I want. I want to dream new inspiration and like get up and like start drawing or something. That's the kind I want. I don't want like no basic, get high. No, I want to dream. Not mushrooms dream. I think that'll trip really like hard. I just want something that will make me like, I never thought of that shape before or that color combination before. And I heard that exists. Or at least the one that makes you relax and not worry about being bombed. At least that. Not really for the highness. It's starting to get there. Now let's bring in the yellow. I'm looking at actual, there's a freaking strand, actual pictures of it. Try to go around that white or blend into that white later. I'm just depositing yellow in places that don't have any color yet. I'm blending over some of the green. Like here. And into the white here. I'm going to bring in the other green, the one that's almost as deep as this green, and go over some of that yellow to make it greenish yellow. Wow, is it deeper than the other? It feels like it's deeper. Look at that. It's so weird. This is a weird green. I don't understand it yet. It's not blending the way I want because it's not the green I want. Okay, I'm going into Midori now. It's kind of like the actual green that's my skin. I didn't want to use it. I wanted to mix colors, but you know what? I had to bring in the big guns. Yeah, it's doing more better. It's more closer to yellow than whatever that one is. That one's like a neutral green. This one's more like a yellow green. But yeah. Now I want a deeper color and I don't want to use blue because it's gonna make it too blue. Maybe I go over this green with this green that turned it more deeper. And it kind of made it more deeper. Okay, cool. So I used it to its advantage now. And to be honest, that green, that dark green over there is more blue-green. And then come back with the white. Kind of blur it over. Ta-da! Now for the face paint. Whoa, I lost it. Oh, I put it back, I think. You know, I was like, I don't need that anymore. One spray. Good shading. I have normal muscles. Make sure the color is more milkish or more stiff, not drippy at all. And make a hard line at the edge. Sometimes it like branches off like that into a curve. Sometimes there's two lines. I'm looking at stock photo. Sometimes there's like a line over here, but then it's blurred out, so you kind of tap on it. Yeah. Tap. I like to put bubble lines, just like circles like that. Extra cartoony. What is there? There's a fly in here. It must die. And go to the edges with white. It makes it pop. I'm using my little nose for leverage. back with the fruit flies. We have a tomato garden, and some of our tomatoes, we have so much tomatoes, so some of our tomatoes spoil, and well, that brings in more flies. Now I'm going to go over the white lines on the edges with some yellow, so it won't be as bright as the white lines in the middle, because that's like the brightest. So skinny, it's so thick. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I have been eating a lot, but when I hit 140, well, I'm exercising too, so muscle is kind of building and it's kind of giving me weight. So I don't know if it's weight or if it's food. I'm the person that has a fast metabolism that if I don't eat enough food, I won't gain any weight at all. Actually, I can eat anything I want, I won't gain weight. So exercising is hard when you want to gain muscle. So I'm trying to gain muscle right now. I want to be a delicate muscle girl. I stayed a long time when I gym. Ooh, it's there though. Oh, my eyes. So everything you eat, you're like, pfft. Yeah, that's my brother. Wow. Yeah, as long as you're active. If I'm active, nothing happens. Nothing happens unless I actually make a really, really good, bad, great change. I don't know. I look like Peridot. Yeah, I look like Peridot. I am hungry. It's only been 2 hours? Hot diggity dog. I just wanted to say hot diggity dog. This is the funniest term ever. Hot diggity dog. Hello, eyebrows. Hi, doggy. My air conditioner's on high. Y'all still panting? You poor, poor things. Wait a minute. I never checked to see what color eyes. Oh, she just have dots for eyes. Yay! So she don't really have any. Oh, she has green eyes. I had to wear green lenses. Okay. Alright. Well, at least my favorite lenses are green. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat these peanuts. And I'm gonna enjoy them. Oh god, it's so salty. That means I just drink more. And that means I have to go pee soon. What kind of eyes I'm gonna do? I don't know. To Pinterest. Winter is dating season. Winter is exercising season for me. It was so hard to exercise in this humidity. But then again, when it's cold, you don't want to move. Savory waffles? I just got a waffle maker. Not everything's about waffles. Waffles are more superior than pancakes. I said it. It has divots to hold the freaking syrup. Oh god, and it melts the freaking butter so well. I'm sorry, I'm talking about food again. Save. Okay. Dude, like I'm gonna say that ever again. That's such a stupid term. Sounds like a middle-aged white guy. No, not middle-aged. More than middle-aged. Like a father. Hot diggity dog. Oh man, it's hot in here. That seems like Peridot. I can't put glitter on it. Well, I just said it anyway, so I guess. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. No, no, no. Stop. 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 You're scratching everything. Okay. First of all, you licked me. And then you scraped my freaking eyeshadow. Look at that. I don't think you can see it. There's a dog nail in there now. Hello, loved one. Hi. What do you want? Do you hear something outside? Well, you're not going out there. You're not going out there. Go away. Go away before you knock down something. Dogs are infamous for knocking down every single thing you have. They find a way to go through cords and knock it down. What do you want? Go! I can't. He's so cute. I can't go. Go, please. That's a big cat. No, it's a small pup. Well, a medium-sized pup. They're medium. They're definitely not small. They're not ankle biters. They're more like knee biters. Hello. Your nose is so wet. Okay, alright. Look. This, you can't look at them. You have to pet them if you look at them. It's so hard. Alright, Where am I gonna do? I might do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. It's there. Let's do it. Darn dog. Huh. Sure. Let's do it. The biters. The biters sounds like a B movie. The biters. Oh, spiders are not biters. Well, at least the ones that we have. We save the spiders because, well, they kill everything else. We love them. But I guess if I'm living like in Australia, I would hate spiders. Anywhere that like they could kill you or make you grow a whole leg. An extra leg. Why did I take all this out? I don't know. I know what to do, but is this a good idea? Just do it, Phil. Just do it. Where's my... Oh, here we are. Let's do one side, this side. They lack ambition. Yeah, you know what? I don't want it. You grow your own eggs. Oh, this is a nice color. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Just blend it. Just blend it. Might as well go under with it. Well, should I put primer under there? Should it be darker? I kind of like it darker under there. I really do. I might leave it darker under there. Yeah, sure. I don't want to get in my eyes. $5 5-year shadow. I kind of don't want to get in my eyes, so let me close it here. That's a risk I'm taking. Yes. Okay. Instead of rats eating cheese, it's the spiders now, huh? He set all the traps, it's all spiders left. Okay, what was I gonna do now? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, blue. I should use blue. Blue. I'm saying that over again because I'm not too sure. Let's use a dark green first. The blue's coming after the dark green. The green is like the transition, you know. It's like a safety net. Alright, blue. Come on. It's time to use... I should use a smaller brush. Yeah, you're fine. Let's use... Wait, hold on. You're full of cream. Where's my pants? Yeah, it's not smart to use you. Let's use you. Just look at the shape. I have like Spinal's theme song from Killer Instinct in my freaking head. That should be the new theme song for Halloween. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not the old one. Okay, I can use you. You're fine to use. Ah! Well, I thought it was my pants. Okay. I'm putting things back where it is. I'm not losing too much things. Don't jinx. Ah! Almost lost that. Oh, you're too big. Oh no. I really have to use you? Yeah, I need something thinner, but yeah, I don't have it. What I did forget was the blue in the middle. It's a weird shape. There you go, a little bit better. Nah, it looks the same. Whatever. You'll be fine. I had to raise my eyebrow to get to the goddamn shadow. You suck. Oh my god, dog. What are you doing? Well, she has the condition. She has the Pomeranian. Oh my lord. The Pomeranian condition where they molt off their fur in patches and it kind of itches them. Every year she gets the same thing. Every single year. What was that? This year is not as bad as before. Back then she used to have like huge bald spots. Like her whole butt was gone. But now it's only like spots. Random spots. So it's either she's getting healthier or it's just random every year. She's a good pup. And she knows it. You. God damn it. The green wiped off under there. You suck, green. Hello. I'm just going to use the white under there and like solve that problem. Boop, 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 boop. Have to say the boops. Let's do it here too. Might as well. sanded. Oops, almost went into that. Okay. Whew, that would have been something. I don't want you, though. I want white. Here you are. Might as well put some under here, too. So when there's fallout, I could just wipe it off. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, there's a blue eye. Look, this brush is not fluffy and bouncy as. There she is. Well, it's too big, but it's fluffy and bouncy like I wanted. Yay. Hello. Let's bring back that green, shall we? I'm trying to. So hard. A little bit better. Blend, 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 blend. On top of here, though, I'm gonna put the yellow. Oh. Only when things work out I start laughing. Okay, the middle is gonna be very shiny or something. I don't know. How many times I could say I don't know? Oh, we'll use you. And we'll use you. This is a big brush. And we'll put in the middle. Shouldn't be using a big brush, but it's what I have right now. Again, I'm trying to use as little brushes as I can. It might come back to bite me. Like those spiders. I don't know. Hold on. What am I? I didn't figure out what I'm gonna put in the middle. Yellow. I don't know how to say it like that, but yellow. That yellow's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be. Well, this is not white, so I shouldn't expect it to be. How about gold? This one's the 5-year-old gold. Let's find another gold. Oh, I know what gold. The Goldilocks from Sugar Pill is like the best gold in Earth. In the Earth, not on Earth. Holy crap. It did the thing. It's so bright. It's surrounded with green. Greenish blue. Yes. How nice. Here's small fly. I hate you, fly. Go to hell, fly. Oh, I hate you. I have so much fruit flies in here. I'm gonna die. Oh, this looks pretty good. I like it a lot. Now for eyeliner? Where do you belong? Oh, okay. You belong here. Let's put you here. Organization is good for you. Organization, how about you? Still need to pee, but I think I could make it. Let's do the liner. Let's do a green liner. Yes. How? Oh. Where's the spatula? Yes, in the place I left it. We're going to scrapey. This. stuff. Palette. Need the palette. Palette's here. Good. I'm gonna put that green. Wait, this makes no sense because I use that green here. It won't be like dark enough. I might have to mix it with something. Stop it! Stop falling over. I'm gonna mix it with blue. Blue's not dark enough either. Then I'm gonna mix it with black. 2 parts. No. 3 parts. Okay. 3 parts green, 2 parts blue, 1 part black. I don't know why that was hard to figure out. I think I was doing too much math in my head. Yeah. No. Whoa, what are you dogs doing? Weird dog. All my stuff is over there. Let's use itchy. Yeah. I always think something's gonna fall. Contact lens solution. Well, contact lens solution. First, I'm going to do black under my eyes and stuff. I'm an itchy person. Just random things will touch my leg and I'm like, ah! I'm dying. I guess I gotta use the other thing. No, wrong one. Had an introduction and everything. Black bean, woo! Which is just black. Okay, I need something. We'll use you. Your lip pencil, but we can use you to go under my eye here. To deepen. Yes, this really makes you want to blink, but... Oh, itchy. Oh, I'm so itchy. That could be the allergies I have. The piece of lint on there. I have a lot of lint in my room. A lot of floaties. To the bottom. You okay down there, little pup? She's going for the itchies again. This. Ah, Lord! Thank you for the follow. Whoa. McKenna. Timmy. That happened? Okay, now we're gonna use contact solution on this. Oh boy. And then I have to repeat the whole thing on the other side. Which is why I did this side first, so I could just like instruct on the other side. 2 drops is fine. You're full of white. You're full of white. I knew you were full of white and I still went in for it. Soak that up. Soak it. Oh my god. White is really strong in this one. Okay, I think most of the white is gone. Oh, put brush where it needs to be. I am so organized! Oh, it's gonna be so easy to clean up. Okay. 2 drops of eye drops. Oh, this is not great. Oh, too much. I used too much. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that puddle over there while my brush is wet and come on this side. As my freaking ankle itches. Oh, that was a really good itch. Now I know how my dogs feel. The worst itch is where you can't get it. Like say for your hands start itching, but you can't itch it. It's like under the skin behind your knuckles somewhere. It's the weirdest feeling. Okay. I hate those itches. I'm like gathering strength to do this. I never know if a wing looked good on me or not. I kind of like it. Hello, face. Oh, one thing I forgot was to put like the shininess on the bottomness. And Goldilocks? Yeah, put it back where... Oh god, I'm so organized. This is the best. Hello, face. And let me moisturize my lip before I put on like some lipstick, whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I like this eyeliner. I like it, but I don't adore it. Like, do I need my eyeliner to go up? I look like Tess Holiday? Is that her name? I feel like that's her name. She's like my favorite lesbian crush. You love her so much. And she's dating my other lesbian crush, which is Janelle Monáe. Oh, God. Bastards. Time to do the other side. Oh. It's still mostly there. This side is mostly gone. This side is mostly there. So it's kind of working. Every time I do that, I had to stretch in a way. Ow, ow. What's that? I heard a crick. Also, I can't itch, so I had to slap myself. Okay, alright, cool. Zoom in. That's it. Whoa. Whoa. Just setting my camera. Whoa, I forgot how I started this. Oh, let me, hold on, before I go on, let me get some of that green over. Oh, I left some brushes on this side. No, we stay organized today. And just do that. Blend. Oops, I closed that. What the hell? Why are you closed? God. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. What are you eating? How do you know I was talking to you? No, don't come. No. 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 Oh my god, you're so sweet. She really wants you. I'm gonna put you in the bath. When I wet her, she kind of stops itching. When she's begging me to itch her. like, human, you have thumbs. It works. One of these damn stupid paws. Help me. Picking up product from the bottom again. I do like this eye look. Can't stop moving my eyebrows. Alright, I'm trying to not do the other side. It's so good. Alright, right. How did I start? Alright, not with this brush, the other brush. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with this color. It's very dusty. And tap it. I'm trying to make this fast. It's not about the eye look, it's about the face look, you know? I'm going underneath as well. I should have spread as far with this on this side, like. That's now color switch it in a color switcher and blend that out. I'm using the other brush. We're going for green. Peridot from Steven Universe. She's a crystal gem. Well, she's a rock. Like a rock. Did I use the wrong color? No. I'm not even going to use the other one. I'm just going to go with the deep green. Wait, or did I use the blue? Using deep green now. I'm just doing the sides. Oh, I can skip this step. She's using it as a guide. Whoa! Ah. Don't you dare. Not here. Blend it up. Now we're going for deep blue. Oh. When your nose itch for no reason. I think it just catch like a piece of dust. Wow. Oh my god. I'm going back to the video. Now deeper blue. Outer corners. This is where you shape your eye the most. I like my eye to be more cat eye in the middle. I mean, well, here. If I go out here, my eyes will become droopy. This is where it goes into the socket and attach from over here. Blend it out. Oh, so I forgot to put it under your eyes too. Notice I didn't put any primer under here because I want it to be darker under there. You are banned from jokes. Oh, this is supposed to go all the way across. Fool. That looks cool. Itch. I'm not getting a crease. Ooh, it worked. Whichever one it was, it worked. The size of my mouth is cool. It's good. Holy crap, it worked. Wow. Now you smile harder. Nope. I am a happy girl. She is happy. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. My favorite fusion? Well, everyone would say Garnet, you know, because she's definitely a fusion. Favorite fusion? Ooh. Give me a second. Give me a second. I never thought of that. Like, saying Garnet is like really, really easy to say. It's like, yeah, duh. Garnet, but no. I want it to be a hard one. Favorite fusion. I'm gonna look up fusions now. Favorite fusions. I'm gonna say aesthetically. Who would it be? Who would? Oh god, every time you look for fusions, you see everyone else's fusions. No. I do like rainbow quartz though. But opal. Something about opal. Or they call her giant lady, I think. Something about her, especially when she doesn't talk much. Is my fave. I think she's my fave. I think she's mostly my fave because there's no way I can like cosplay her well. The extra arms. Well, mostly the extra arms, and I'm not that tall. That has to be it. Yeah, that has to be it. Oh my god. Yeah, but they hardly show her. And I'm sure it's because of her voice actor. They hardly show her. She's so funny. She really is good. But I kind of like the majesticness of Opal. She's like a unicorn, you know? And I like Rainbow Quartz because it's like Opal, but more shiny and dancey. Don't know why I'm starting to dance. Oh, I have a makeup thing to do. Hello, face. Uh-oh. Allergies. The top of my mouth is itching. I can't pick a favorite song. I can't. There. I can't pick a favorite song. No. I never had a favorite song. My favorite song is the original intro of Steven Universe. I don't like the remix of it. I like the original intro of Steven Universe. I still miss it to this day because it's so simple you know. Favorite song from Steven Universe. Again, it's easy to pick any of Garnet's songs. Any of Garnet's songs. It's so easy to pick any of her songs. I'll just say any of Garnet's songs. Like, every song she sings is, like, iconic for me. Then again, her voice actor is a singer. Gotta give her that. So, that was, like, a cop-out. Well, I had to say the original Steven Universe song because I still miss it to this day. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing the finger wag from Sonic, I guess. Well, of course. That's like everyone's favorite song. Like, if they go up to, what's her name? I forget her name, the voice actor's name. People like, can you please sing Stronger Than You, please? I like both Adventure Time and Steven Universe. They're both different, like, mediums. They attack different things. I don't compare them. With Adventure Time, I would compare with, what's that other, there's another cartoon that looks exactly like Adventure Time. That's what you compare it to. But it's like comparing, The Simpsons to Castlevania. It's like, no, there's two different things. And they attack two different things, too. I like Adventure Time and Steven Universe equally. I do like Adventure Time, not reveals. No, I like them equally. Yeah, because they both have reveals and stuff, and, like, progress. And come back and answer some questions. But I wouldn't compare Adventure Time to Steven Universe. They're like the same thing. Gumball is my favorite, like, random cartoon. So that was the season finale? I'm out to see it now. I finally watched every single episode I can get. So it'll be nice to see the season finale. But I finally, like, freaking Marceline and Princess Bubblegum, they finally kissed. Gravity Falls is really good, too. See, I can't compare that to anything else either. I love Gravity Falls. And I love the way how they ended it. Wanting more. But I do love Gravity Falls. But I wouldn't compare with any other. They're all so different that I can't compare them. Like, what you could compare is, like, Simpsons, Family Guy, and... Well, there's another one, isn't there? Oh, yeah, American Dad. That's things you compare. The American Dad and Family Guy is kind of more comparable than The Simpsons. Simpsons is like its own kind of corner. Regular show? Is that the one with Bigsby? Is it? I think so. Yeah, I like that. Oops, forgot to put. Yeah, there you go. Rigby. Okay. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I watched the whole thing just now. Yeah, it was nice. Still annoying boys, but it was nice. What is this called? Eyeshadow base. I'm putting eyeshadow base in the middle of my eye. And whip it around. Then in the middle of my eye, I'm gonna put some loose pigment, and I'm going to mention it's Goldilocks from Sugar Pill. Couldn't find anything else like it so far. It's not a highlighter. Maybe you could replace a highlighter with this. And on the sides, I'm putting that same blue I did before. And then I blend. Stick it on there. Why is my foot vibrating? It's my phone. Oops. Garnet is savage. Oh, she's savage. She's the mom type. No. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course they're gonna leave you in tears. At least the freaking whole... Alright, the reason I really like Adventure Time is because even the littlest things they mention, they come back to it like it's important. Like, they could mention a snail, and then the snail is important, like, later on in the freaking episode. They never leave anything unchecked. Anything they mention, it usually comes back. With other cartoons, sometimes they mention something random, and then you never hear of it again. But with freaking Adventure Time, they mention it every single time. They're more realistic in their cartoons. They don't forget at all. It's like they have people going back and, like, rewatching the episodes to see what they missed out and then make an episode about that. That's what I like about Adventure Time. It's the first cartoon I've ever seen do that. I'm gonna put the rest on my nose. Yes. Shiny lip, shiny lip. My dog. What did I do? Oh yeah, fudge, it's over here. I mix all these pigments to make an eyeliner and some contact solution. You put one drop on one side. You wet the brush and then you mix it on one side. Wet the brush and then mix. And there's your eyeliner. Oopsie. What I like to do is draw straight across and up, and take it from here and attach over there. This liner is not too black to overpower. Only has a hint of black. And since it has contact solution, it's safer on the eyes. Oh shit. That almost... Is everything in place? Yes. Oh, did I put back black bean? Did I? Hey. Hey. Where's black bean? That's purple. Uh-oh, I misplaced something already. Well, this one's easy to misplace because I'm only using it like once or twice, so it's not really my fault. Haha! Okay. I think you could link in chat, but sometimes it doesn't. I have to allow it or something. Black bean. I'll wipe it on a palette. And I will be using a little bit. There it goes. There that goes. I'll be using a lip pencil. The tight line. She was like a proud mom, if I remember. I haven't rewatched Steven Universe. I'm waiting for it to start over. I mean to finish, sorry. Then I'm gonna rewatch the whole of Steven Universe. They're taking too damn long. Who's single? Here we are. Yes. I'm single. You could try to link the reference things. I'll allow it. I'll try to allow it. I'm not sure what Twitch is doing. I'm going to do some random stuff. What was I doing now? It looks nice. Let's forgot where I was going with that one. Hey. Alright. Don't hide from me. I know you exist. Where is... You know what? I could use you. Oh, no. It's here. It's here. Stalking me. No stalky Jesus Christ. No stalky. There's no reason to stalk when all my stuff is out there. Definitely need to pee. Oh, I should have peed when I needed to. What am I on? Almost 3 hours. Okay. That's not bad. Mascara. A bunch of coats if you have to. I'm going to be doing multiple, bottom and top. Well, top first, bottom when I have my lens in. I think I should put my lens in after this, so I could do the bottom. You okay, little Fluffy? You poor thing. So cute, yet so itchy. Do I need lashes? Oh, yes I do. But who's lazy? Who's lazy today? Me. So we're gonna try to make my lashes work. And look crazy while I'm doing it. Oh god. Oh my god, and on my eye. Great. I wonder if I'm gonna cover that. I don't need to. Wow, it really is. Oh, it could be the light I have on, but it really is hot in here for you guys. You poor things. Oh my god. Didn't she throw it out or something? It was no words. She just... Yeah, we're not doing that today. Oh my god. Alright, I need to do my eyebrows. My dog have allergies too. One of her eyes is swollen. Poor little dog here. Oh, she did! She tuck and roll. See, I can't wait to rewatch everything. I only watch it once, but they take it so freaking long. Jesus. So, going for the naturalish look, I'm going to put this through my eyebrows. Ooh, lint. Lint everywhere. Lint everywhere. So her hair is like more blonde. What are you dogs doing in this damn room? See, this is why I don't have you in here when I'm live streaming. I do the weirdest things. This eyebrow's bigger than the other eyebrow. Screw you, eyebrow. My own eyebrows is attacking me. Okay, what am I putting on top there? I'm just gonna set it with green. Also, I have this green mascara I really love for eyebrows. Ooh, it's full in there. And I lightly go on top. It is full of product. Let's try to take off that product. This will kind of match her blonde hair. Oh! Oof, Jesus. Don't scare me like that. I don't even have to double dip. I'm gonna wipe the brush before putting it back in. There we go. No, not your face. Yeah. Stupid dog. So cute. We're gonna shape our eyebrows. I just wish I knew what I'm gonna shape it with. I guess I'll shape it with this and then set it with white. I'm afraid though, because this is oily, it might pick up the product from underneath. So let's hope it doesn't. You can hardly see it. Oh, it's picking. It's picking. God, I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that. There's no other alternative. I have to do what I have to do. I want a more lighter color than that, so I'm going to mix some white with that. Put this back where it needs to be. Cover it. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Kind of want a contrast. Almost. Here we are. Oops. Too much on that one. Trying to ruin my look, huh? Let's see if I can save it. Ooh, mostly saved. Now here it's picking up products, if you can see. That's the dangers of using cream back over powder. Best thing to do is use cream again over it. Turn into an old man. Just dab it mostly. Also, you have to copy on the other side, or you'll just have one light eye and one medium eye. Wipe that off. I'm gonna set it with white. White face powder is mixed with that tan from before, or banana. That's what it is, mixed with banana. Blend that. I'm gonna mix white with yellow. This yellow has some shimmer in it. Whatever left over goes under the eyebrow over there. Boop. I hate that one side is pointing up. My eyebrows are so uneven, yes. I want you to point up, but I'm afraid to touch you. So afraid. So afraid. Darn it. Whatever. Let's bring this down a little bit, I guess. A little bit better. So much product in my eye. It looked like Peridot, yes. She doesn't have lashes on. I don't need lashes. I could maybe put lashes at the end. Well, that's it. I'm gonna put some gold on my gem, because I feel like it could be shiny too, you know? Whoa. Yes. Here, where should I put there? Yeah? I think I know. I want to put amethyst there. Amethyst is really pretty in there. Using amethyst. Ooh. This is my favorite shiny from the Ben 9 Luminaire palette. It's called Amethyst. It's purple but with blues. Basically an amethyst. Yeah, it's color and it adds shininess. I'm gonna add more shininess with highlighter. This is a nice contrast with all the greens and blues going on. It's nice to bring in a purple. Shut up. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's not that late. At least not for me. I can sleep at 3 in the morning. Where's the bloody... There it is. Hello. I had to put my lens in. I'm trying not to like do it. Okay. Why are you rolling back? Green is in there. I haven't decided what lip color I'm gonna have. I feel like she would wear black lipstick because I feel like if she was in a fashion world, she would be more like punk emo. On a punk side. I feel like she would have black lipstick. Like not emo like Lapis, but more like punk emo. Well, it's not punk emo, just punk but with emo kind of feel. No, I think she's just all the way around punk. Because she's never like too depressed. Most of the time she is. I don't know what Peridot is. Lens in. Thank you. Lens always make everything better. Always. It's too much water. I don't want it to drip. I think I'm missing a spot here. Let me put this back. I noticed when I put on lens and there's not that much water in it, I don't sniffle as much. So I guess when tears actually fall, that's when I sniffle. My eyes just feel watery, so I'm sure I'm gonna. Oh no! Sure, I'm gonna have the urge to sniffle soon. Oh! Here's another itchy part of my ear. Itchy ear, itchy ear. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-boo. Beautiful. Should do one of these. God, my freaking bottom lashes is so non-existent. So hard to see. My nose is not shedding of product. Huh. My smile lines is not showing as much. Double, huh? I didn't put much on my nose. That's creasing a lot. Not too much. It's like normal creasing, but places that creases a lot where I put all that stuff, it's not creasing. Oh, happy days. Put on mascara is like the worst. Ugh. I'm wondering why things always falling in my eyes, because I hardly have any lashes. I think this. Oh no! I touched. Oh, it wipes off pretty well. Okay, all right. If I'd known that before, I would have wiped it off here. Oh, it kind of does. Oh God, mascara. Freaking eyelashes finally getting to show. Okay, let's setting spray my face and go to lips. Marvel. Let me show you something for a second of why I say Marvel. Iron Man stuff and Iron Man stuff. I'm a Iron Man fan. Almost like a. Is this right? Yes, it's right. Okay, cool. I am an Iron Man fan, so it has to be Marvel. Then you have Storm, so like I can't. Like I do like the villains from DC, but that's mostly it. Whoa! Why is it so humid today? I thought it was gonna cool down in September. Do you remember? Colors am I gonna wear my freaking lips? That's a hard question to ask sometimes. And be like, how could you like Marvel? Why? Because I like Marvel. It's the one I picked. I said she was gonna wear black, but everyone says Iron Man 1 is the best. I don't know, I just like Iron Man. I'll pick any of the Iron Mans. The last one is more forgettable. The first one is only kind of forgettable because, no, it's not really forgettable. It's not forgettable at all. What am I talking about? What is that? Wow. Okay, I'm not even looking at Peridot. She has just thin lips, so she doesn't really have any lips. I really want to put this on. Maybe I'll put this on and put black on top, like Kim Possible. I'm just all, or should it be a gradient? Oh, black in the middle. Yes, okay, I got it. Ooh, forget. So I put mascara on the bottom. Okay. I'm using Wet n Wild gem things. If you have a shiny green jade lipstick, use it. This one's Siren's Jewel. Now around this point, I usually get creases on the side of my lips and here. You notice there's hardly any. So one of them worked. Is either the setting spray or the eyeshadow base, and I think it's mostly the eyeshadow base. This is really creamy. I look really good with green lipstick. Hi! Yes, you're here. Good. What I like to do to make my lips more pouty is to put a highlight on the side here. I'm using white. Blend it out. And I set it like yellow, because that's the highlight of my face. If you can understand me. Holy shit. I don't know why I said that. I think oh. I feel like I'm gonna read someone's, like, fortune. Oh god, green. Oh, I was gonna do something. Oh, the white here. And highlight is the last thing I have to do. Still gotta pee. Did I set my face already? I think I did. No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't think I did. Was that an explosion? Are they still lighting freaking fireworks? Now to highlight. I like to highlight the same thing in the inner corners with the heights of my cheeks. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Written in the Stars. It's a very pale pink. I want a pale color because green is kind of a pale color. That's the only explanation I have right now. Well, green is a cool color. So get a pale, cool color. Even if it's peach, it's still gonna be cool. And we highlight where we can. Only in your face. I like to use a watercolor brush, a mop brush. It scratches in to your skin a little bit more and kind of blends the highlight even more. I'm not going here because that's supposed to be shades. So take notes. Yeah, ladies, this is how you become green. Don't forget here. Your whole body shines. Since you have cream on it, it sticks a little bit better. You could do your shoulders too. Pretty. Well, it is going to be Halloween soon. I can't see if it's... Whoa, okay. I think I put way too much. here too. Wow, so much highlight. Thing is, oh yeah, I forgot the inner corners. Inner corners. Bring you in. Yes. Oh my lord! Don't forget the inner corners. Maybe a little bit on the eyebrows. Not too much. Around my eyes is always wet, so he usually picks up on the brush and kind of do some spotting there. So I kind of cover this with all the missing eyeshadow from the wetness of my eyes. And you know, why not? Put it in the gem too. Near the white, since it's pale. It will shine for you. I'm gonna put it over my lip too, over the yellow. Go Deluxe. Just a little bit. Now for the illusion of this being like a thing, I will have to use white. So let's put away the things I don't need. Ooh, I could have used that, but I'm kind of yellow based still. I don't need to use that. Put the brushes where it needs to be. Cover this. Oh, just air of glee. Actually, let me write that down. Woo! What am I gonna eat after this? I don't know. I do have. Oh, I don't have a wig cap. Ooh, feels way more nice and cool. Derp. Oh boy. Don't feel like that. There's a lot of people that listen just to my voice. I have more listeners than chatters. Put on my granny wig. Don't want to cover the gem. Okay, how do I do this? A little bit, whoa. That was hard to do in this stupid heat. Just like push it under the wig. Yeah. Where is it? Where did I put it back? Didn't I? Yes, I did. Nope, it's right here. So sporadic. Just making sure the camera's on. Let's see. 3 hours, about to be 4 hours. It doesn't feel like it. Until I look at the time and it's 11 o'clock. I swear I just said it was 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so you do have a visor on, so you have to make it look like it. So I'm going to try to draw vertical lines over some stuff. It's like messing up what you just made. Except for over the gem. It feels like the gem is outside the visor. At least for me. I'm going to put like a shiny dot over like that. Alright. Don't want to do this. I'm trying to avoid any curves because it will lose the illusion if it's like bendy. So anywhere is flat. Might put over my eyebrows a little bit. That was a harsh line. Definitely a harsh line. My watercolor is very thick. Whoa! Thank you for the bits! Bits. That was on camera. Great. Now it sounds like bits of bacon. Okay. Now, some of this is faded, but that's okay. We'll just go over it, some of it. You don't want all of it to be pure white, because you want highlights, so you add the highlights. Even if it's dots. Dots works too. Sometimes works better. Ah! Din din. Ooh, boy. Alright, let me see. Especially this eyebrow here. Just want to highlight that as best as I can. What else she has? I'm just looking at a bunch of Peridot pictures. She does have like blush lines here that I kind of want to imitate. I wanted to put blush, but if you... Yay! Thank you! And I don't have the pointy head. Pointy head. If you were green, what would you blush? I'm going to use peach. I think it would be orange, actually. But I'm going to start with peach. Whoa! What was that? It's going to go. I'm going to try to make it like her blushing. She blushes green, but that'll look weird for me. So I'm just going to like an anime blush there. Now, will that translate into a blush for other people? Also, why is my chin... I had to make it more green because it looks like it's blushing as well when I did that. So I had to put some green on it. I think I might put a line through it so it look like a shiny blush, anime blush. I always look at the camera and say, it looks like I'm blushing. Have fun at school. Damn, yeah, you're right. After Labor Day school. I'm definitely done. So good night. You get to see the ending. Good night. Ooh. Itchy. That's definitely a blush. I think so, honestly. I do like this eyeliner. Usually I go for more harsh eyeliner, but this is fine. This is fine. I'm trying to psych myself out. Wondering if I need gloss. I think it's done. I think it's done. I can pee now. Oh wait, I wanted to match my chest gems. So I'm just gonna put in random sparklies in my ears because I have. Well, there goes my plan. The freaking stopper like left me. And oh no, it's hiding under the dog. Okay, the dog saved it. I think it matches my chest gem. In Photoshop, I'm gonna make this more shiny. I usually stream on Mondays, but good God, it's like everyone's trying to like. I try to stream on Mondays. Just look out for just my on Twitter. I usually update on Twitter all the time and say when I'm going to stream. But it's usually Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Mostly Mondays, and then if it's not on Monday, it's on Tuesday, and it's usually around 7 to 8 p.m. that I start. But just follow my Twitter, and I will just post when I'm doing it because it's like a lot of things like just don't want me to stream, even though I've planned it ahead. So yeah, let's check my Twitter Air of Glee, which I did post there. Oh, my hands are still green. The tips is almost like coming off, but it's not as bad as before. Oh. Let's turn that off. Let's just turn that off. I could do that later on. I can't believe I'm done. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm shiny. Ooh. 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 Okay. Well, yeah. I should go. Ah! Thank you. I didn't call you Claude yet. Alright, it's time for me to go. And pee. I had a lot of fun. And I had to take pictures of this. And on Instagram, you'll see like the edited picture. I'm doing like ultra edited kind of cartoony. If you see my Herbosa, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to make the hair actually pointy. And triangle and make this an actual gem or something. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this real. Okay, yes, it's time for me to go and pee. I definitely need to pee. Hello, puppy. Okay, good night, everyone. Okay, love you. Bye bye.